Okay, there's been some technical difficulties joining online, and it's unfortunately kind of killed my mood trying to fix it, because it has not worked. I do remember there being very serious issues. I actually talked about it yesterday's at some point, talking that the online has always been a mega issue in this. Got him. Let's start with this. I wasn't going to, but as it's here, why not? Holden V4. That's a good way to start, to be honest. I like that. That puts a smile on my face. Alright. Let's see if we win. So, yeah, that's kind of ruined my mood a bit, but let's not let it ruin the whole day, and let's move on. We have a highway dash. We're actually starting with the highway dash today instead of ending with it like we have been. Easy. Destroyed. Down we go. You win. Easy 50 grand, because I really need the money, as you can see. So, yeah. This game I have played a absolute load. I have unlocked many different things. So, it's a bit awkward to be like, oh, what do we do? What do we do? I mean, there is a showcase up here. Maybe we do the showcase. I think that sounds like a good idea. Hitting it over the jumps. It will be the train one, which is also another thing I talked about. I think, like, since number 2 we saw the showcase against the train, every single one has had a train showcase. Wow, that is an Australian car. Take me back to Holden Forward. That is an Australian train.
Brilliant, isn't it? Word of warning, though. The course we designed crosses the tracks. You might want to get to those bits before it does.
I will.
Right,
easy peasy.
You ready for this?
Here we go. I actually saw one like super recently, and it was probably like half a kilometer long, and this was like through the city. I'm sure most of you have seen a lot of the stories about them being like kilometers and kilometers long. That looks like a Star Wars dome. Anyway, we have already failed the showcase because I am just not paying any attention. But we'll bring it back. We'll bring it back. So yeah, I don't know what the other showcases were in this game, but I knew there was a train one, and it happened to be right next to where we started, so... in the action. I think up here was an area you could like go off the map pretty much, which is pretty cool. To the canyon. And I was gonna go towards the city first, because as I talked about, I think the East Coast is a lot more interesting in my opinion. Speaking of interesting, nice. I think this was in the trailer. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Not so much the drifting out afterwards that I can't control. So let's pretend like that didn't happen. We're warming up today still. We're still warming up. I was wondering if we were going to be able to get back on the track here. We're actually going to fail the very first event. Oh, goodness sake. What was going on? Today is just... Hope tomorrow doesn't go like this. Let's put it this way. It's kind of killed my mood again. Alright, back on track. I remember this this part of the world. Beautiful drift turn. I think it was like a speed trap as well. Maybe it was a drift zone. But you always cruise up here. After this is barren desert. Lots of straights. So we kind of started about there and there was some fun roads from that point. Alright, we see the train in the distance. Will we get it? They're never ever rigged for you to always win. Never ever. Ooh. I think this is Cooperpedia up here, and we won. Easy.
You'd be a terrible train driver. You're early.
Good joke, good joke. So many fans. What's this Cooperpedia? I think it was supposed to be. A classic town right here. Server is what we call it. I wonder if it's got a price, because currently the prices are ridiculous. Ooh, we could do a bucket list. Supermarket. Usually there in such a term, the corner shop is what they used to be called. Not so much these days, but yeah, we've got the right car for this area though. Outback, Ute, hot sunny day even though it was raining. Oh, Simply Mark, my man. For those who know, will know. I haven't talked to him in probably like 6 years though, which makes me so sad. None of them talk to me anymore. Skill song? I wondered if these were in Horizon 2. Because you get a heap amount of extra points for skill songs. I used to always go for max. These days I'm a bit washed and I don't know if I can chain together that far. Maybe if we focus up we can. This is a drift zone. Let's go for the drift zone then. I was going to go for the skill song, but let's try this. The drift zone. Not really in a set-up drift car, but it's a car that most certainly can drift. Just like what we were just talking about, but I think I've lost it. Ah, we tried. I remember slaloming down all this way back when. Oh, bring us back the memory. So again, I don't know if number 3 is my favorite, but like, it really has its moments. I think it's probably got some of the best areas, moments in this game. Like, we'll go down to Byron Bay in the city soon. And I think that was some of the best they ever made. Maybe I'm biased because you get to see like all the signs and this road was also a road that was like one of the first like uphill, downhill areas. That was one thing that I was a bit disappointed about in this map. There wasn't very much elevation in terms of these type of roads. Something that we got called out in the call when it was working. Well, the Discord's been working, but cars don't go see-through, so this was a pain sometimes. I was literally about to say the words, and then he decided to show me up before it. Do something. Video is now uploading. For some reason it was coming up with an error when I wanted to start uploading. Oh, the absolute iconic payphone. They were starting to disappear, but I think there's still a bunch around. They have like this Christmas thing that I think you can call Santa, which is pretty cool. I don't know if they're necessarily in boxes anymore though, they're kind of just a payphone. Which I would presume you can find in other places. Maybe we just play this game all in this one car. It's like perfect for this area. I just love it. I feel like they took away a lot of the Australian stuff after they went really ham on it in this game, which was a bit disappointing. Like, it made sense for it to be a staple for this, but... Oh, yeah. Oh, what was that landing? I just hit the water. Absolutely destroyed me. This was a super fun area to hang out in. Yeah, what I was going to suggest was we were going to play some mini games, but as online isn't working, I don't think we'll be able to. And I think this was a awesome area for it. Drift around for hours. And we're finally starting to get hang of it a bit. Surfer's Paradise. Oh, yes. So I think this was probably... I mean, Edinburgh was really well made, but... like, it just had its vibe that you wouldn't see anywhere else. Like, proper skyscrapers, and... there's a big, long highway through the middle. Like, you just don't get that in a lot of places. Unless we were to get, like, a China game or something. Bad, not bad. Okay, it was bad. It was only 2 stars. What? Well, that was good. Trying to keep my chain up before to see how far we can get it. This is actually a bridge I've driven across in real life. I've been here a few times. It's such a weird feeling to have a place that you've been before in a game. I don't think I've like ever seen that. Other than when like I play GeoGuessr or something, but that doesn't count. Tram tracks through the middle, which I think must have been like fairly new when this game came out. Really crashed on a street too early. What I wanted to just talk about. So this area here, main part of Surface Paradise. It's like a very narrow street in real life, and I think there's like a left walkway here. It's like also not walkable, or only walkable. Shot, mate. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, maybe that was where the promenade they made it. Because it is near the iconic Q1, which is this building here, which we're never going to be able to see from this close. It's so fun just being able to drift through all these streets, and we're finally going to be able to do it again in Japan. Different type of roads though. Although I presume it will still be fairly wide and open. I should probably bank my chain. Something's gonna go wrong soon. It's just so fun. Here's something I did notice, which is kind of funny. There's like a elevated tram track, monorail track, that's the word, that has not been in Gold Coast for years and years, like 20 years. Which I kind of don't remember being in this game. Let's get to 50k and then bank it. Yeah, man, so fun just drifting around here. Like, I feel like I'm going to do more free roaming in this game than playing races because it's just so fun. Started to finally get used to the handling of this car. I'm gonna get 50k right in the festival. Risky going this very small route. 570,000, not too bad. But maybe let's switch it up. Let's go for something else to head down to Byron. But what car should we choose? I was looking here just before, and you can't, weirdly, like they've got Japan and like Asian and Euro, but they didn't add an Australian one, which was really weird in my opinion. It's free. Yoink. I like free. That's a price I can pay. I'm gonna go the classic orange. Alright, now we have switched sides to forward. If you're at all interested in Bathurst, you know the story. Holden, unfortunately, is not in Australia, nor is it in Bathurst race anymore. Fortunately, we have got nighttime again. I talked about this in yesterday's game. I'm like, I feel like it's always nighttime for some reason. This is not a drift zone, but it's a lot more fun to do it as a drift zone. I was going to park next to it, but... So, as you can see, these are the classic Australian signs. Tugun Bypass Tunnel, Silver Sands, Surfers Paradise, and Byron Bay. The Tugun Bypass Tunnel was actually like new as well, I think, like 2012 maybe? 2013? Pretty cool, like they really tried to learn the stuff of the actual Australian map. Really needs to be daytime. Don't want to drive in nighttime all the way. We'll just do a race then. Split it up a bit. We've been doing a lot of cruising. Let's do a race. We're back in that car later on. What else can we find? They added like so many random cars in this game. Ooh. I think I found it. That's a nice one. Here we go. It's going to be a lot faster. Wow, what a machine. Some fog to warm us up in the morning. The tunnel we go. What a way to go past the city. Pass into the city. What a skyline, man. That actually looks like what it does in real life. You go over some of the bridges and then it's just got like such an iconic view of the skyscrapers. Yeah, I don't know if it's just this one race biasness, but it looks like this game was where they added the one OP car and that was... the rest of the field was really easy to beat. That was always a pet peeve in Forzas for me. Happens in a lot of games, to be fair, but... Yeah, this game looked so good. You gotta get the iconic building. You beauty. Sharing gonna work. The the servers are off of their website. Wasn't ready for the turn. So I think I played on like really hard difficulty in this game because I played it so much. And because I'm washed these days, I don't think I'm going to be catching him. With his unlimited steering. Yeah, for a good time. This is a fun car to drive. So fun fact, that's the Surfers Paradise sign back there, and they actually shut that this year. Or at the end of last year. To traffic. Through the iconic box. Now most people will probably just drive along this highway here, which goes that way. This is the right here is where the Gold Coast circuit for V8s is, and it has those super trucks, which is amazing to watch. Got the beach, we've got, oh, it's just great, absolutely awesome location. There's another showcase here though. Maybe we do that. I generally don't really remember them. I remember them existing, but I don't really remember the routes or anything. So this is one they like fly through really low. Imagine.
It is a power plant bigger than your car. But you know, foot to the floor. I believe in you. I still
Which is going to be the better grey and yellow machine right here. Oh my. I think we're going even faster this time. And this car can steer, so... Sounds so good, man. There we go. You beauty. My driving is definitely not so strong today, but that's alright. There's actually something in real life that has jets fly through the middle of the city, basically. Not quite the middle of the city, but it goes through our awesome river in Brisbane. I couldn't imagine it doing it in this Gold Coast area. In the yum. Oh my. What a shot right there. That's iconic. That is beautiful. I was distracted by making photos with this game because it looks so nice. Doesn't like sharing this one. And is this just going to haunt me forever? Is the new game going to crash on me all the time? Like, this game is even native and it's crashing on me. Like, what is my luck today? Game definitely takes longer than 10 seconds to load. And we're not going to be put back in front of the event, I don't think.
Hey Nick,
Have at least been put up
it might be worth bringing them into your lineup.
in the
They're somewhere in this area. Welcome back.
Gold Coast area. That's good at least. Can I change car on the fly in this game? Now that it is daytime. I'd say 10,000 to jump into the car.
To set a route to the next race event for you.
And now we can see Gold Coast in all its bright lights. It's called the Sunny State for a reason. Yeah, my only caveat with this map is I think they should have made the tunnel connect to the main highway there. I think that was like one of the only things on the east side. We're going this way, Porsche. We're going this way. Fantastic. We are back where we started. Oh, I forgot that this was... I didn't even mean that. We actually have pretend online players now. Ooh, that was a bad crash to hit the side there. Dawn. It's a big YouTuber. I think I'm a higher level than him in this game. He must have got popular with Forza Horizon 4, I think. So, we finally have daytime again, so let's go for the cruise that we wanted to do just before. So I'm looking at chat. Hello, Kevin. What are you doing here? You're a busy bee. $239. Man, if you did 239 in this country, I don't want to know the consequences. Speeding in this country is like the worst thing to ever happen. Can I unconvoy this? They're just gonna get in my way. Down we go to Byron now. Kind of forgot that there was the big sandy dunes in the way. I was ready to just send it down the east coast, but we gotta do this full area first. Which is a-okay. More driving, the better. We were going really fast. How are you? I'm alright. Same as always. Tech issues ruin my plans though. Which is a pain in the ass. Ooh, I forgot about this bridge being on this side, because I think this is supposed to be a different bridge to where it's located in this game. But, yeah. Towards Byron we go. The beautiful sign. Great Ocean Road. That's what I was talking about. It's kind of back to front. The Great Ocean Road should be way further down. Right. My convoy did not join me down in the dunes. I think, is this where the intro goes? I can't remember. It was most certainly in the trailer, which was possibly my favorite trailer to date ever made. Not the fact that it dropped as Australia, but just the music choice. The car flying over the jump to start it off. The most iconic and perfect trailer I think ever's been made. See if we can hit this as a big drift. Oh, clean. I was not expecting it to go that well. Right, should we go into Byron or should we go up to the classic lighthouse? Or into the festival by the looks of it. There is another showcase up here, we could do that. This is actually the most east point in Australia, fun fact. Where the lighthouse sits. Yeah, I just didn't update the game because I'm lazy. People are probably more looking at 5 and 6 category than others. Speaking of which, I didn't even touch my title today. I completely forgot. The problem with multi-streaming is I forget about that stuff. I don't know what the title is. I think it was just like a generic title for all the streams. Oh, I really hate that you can't game capture this game. I don't like leaking my background. Not my background, just... I always move things across screens, and when I have to change my volume every time, this looks ugly. Right, so this was actually where the lighthouse is, and it's the start of the showcase, so let's go check out this showcase. I think this was the first one in the game. I feel like this was a fairly early on one. Where will we get water after this? It's the only one you played. You missed out, mate. You missed out. Right. Here we go. In a buggy right here. Against a Apache.
Hey, whoa, watch over the trees!
It's his name, Warren. I was wondering who it was. Here it is, down through this iconic town. Like, as much as this was a really small area, I think I much prefer this one to the Forza Horizon 5 East Coast town, for example, which was also like a beach side retreat, I suppose. It's just had like way more to it, and it was 2 games before that. Oh, clips the giveaway sign. Don't know if that's intended or not. We go into the forest. There's also another area I wanted to explore. But yeah, I just think the forest area in this game needed a little bit more. But I guess that, to a point, what can you do? 5 was terrible in every way. I completely disagree with that. I will agree that I think it was the weakest, and the map was bland. But I don't think it was terrible in every way. The car list was good, the size of the map was good, the graphics always good. Your standpoint is it was terrible just because it was a bit of a basic map. I think it's kind of fine to have that, but I think there's other opinions to have. Over the iconic jump. Down into more of the forest we go. Chinook, that was the helicopter name I wanted. I just remembered it.
Okay, Warren. Pilot screen. Call it when you're ready to drop.
3, 2, 1.
Cut me loose.
Come in. Oh, the helicopter beat us. It may as well be a second place. I really hope they recapture the magic of 4. Yeah, 4 I think was the most refined, other than multiplayer not working. And I've talked about this multiple times now. If they can make the multiplayer work, if they can have it smoothly running, I think they're already on to possibly a game of the decade. It really has a good setup to be a perfect game. But have they made it a perfect game, or have they made it the same as all the previous 3 games, which is just the same game on top of each other? That is the question.
Welcome back. You're listening to Pulse with me, Amy. Did somebody say Forzathon? That's right, guys. Themed challenges and big prizes are here for a limited time. So if you want to be part of the fun, and yes, you want to be part of the
Just spin out.
then make sure you join.
That's alright. You want to do burnouts in these type of cars. But yeah, like, these type of roads are a lot of fun to go through. I just don't think there was enough of it. Maybe I just didn't like it enough back then. We had it good. That's a big hit. What a gem. Yeah, honestly, I will not get enough of just drifting around these roads. Absolutely so good. Do the classic. If you watch Dash Cams Australia, there's clips like this. Gotta be a bogan in this game. It's like a must. You don't know what a bogan is? Basically a hillbilly. Australia's version. Jeez. Down into the drink we go. Could you actually drive on that? Yeah, I was going to say, I don't remember you being able to drive on that. Woods Spa Road. Where are we right now? So I wanted to go back down to the bay. Here we pick an off-road car and go down this one. Do the full loop of the lake here. I tuned like so many cars to be like super fast. I am not like that anymore. Let's get the classic 04 of 05, guys. I think we go in the middle. I'm not sure which one I like. 06, 05 or 04. I think the 06 was it. Needed to go get water. We'll go down for a bit more of a cruise, and then I'll take a short break. It's a bit of a shame we had so many issues to start the stream today. Delayed us a lot. Okay, let's do a bit of off-roading next to the other side of the lake. A few circuits through here. It was a lot of fun. We are in one of my favorite cars of all time, one which was unavailable in the previous two games. I was kind of surprised. At least I didn't see it. Don't worry about the water in this car. And we lost a lot of speed at the end though. Oh, beauty. Can we get this turn right? Not quite, but not too bad. I mean, going past all the big gums is really sick, I'm not gonna lie. I think I've grown to this game a bit more this time. I mean, I've only played it for a little bit, obviously, but I'm liking it a lot. So many skilled songs. Oh, through the double oaks there. Yeah, this is a nice off-road section. Good view, good bounces. Oh, losing control a bit. Remember Subi v Mitsubishi? Oh, that one's in the Subi. And it's in front. So, if that doesn't say all you need to know. I'm going to go down to this tunnel here. Do not remember this at all. Since I also have an undiscovered route. I didn't like max the game because so much more of my time was just cruising around than progressing sometimes. There's actually something that's about to happen, which I think is the end of the game, which I haven't got to doing, because I just cruise around and look at this iconic view.
Maroondah Dam.
Beautiful dam.
Appreciate it from a distance, yeah, but don't go swimming. We gotta drink that.
A lot of people who kayak in dams. I don't know about swimming, I presume they do. Hey, is it a decent short break? Have a short break? Shouldn't be too long. Do follow and sub and stuff if you are new. Hey Wolfie, I will be playing it a lot. I think it comes out in about 25 hours, so that should be fun. Getting very close now. So we are currently just playing the old games to enjoy a bit of nostalgia. You said it's your very first one though, which is insane. It's going to be a good one. Should we drive? I don't know. Let's try something random like this. Hope the map isn't going to be small. I would imagine it's going to be the biggest map ever, so I'm hoping that it's going to be really fun. I have not spoiled myself at all. There's, I think the whole map has been shown, but I haven't looked at a single thing, and I don't want to know. Because I think that's going to make it way more enjoyable, personally. On PS5, I kind of forget that it's coming out for PS5 these days. It just feels weird to say Forza being on PlayStation. Races through this downhill. Oh, it's coming back. Ooh, let's do another one of these. Get some free money cash, because I really need it. No, I just want to do a bit of Arrival again. So we should be able to win, though. I could crash still, I could still crash. You're fully new to car racing, wow. Welcome to a fantastic genre. My main game over the years has been Trackmania. But I've played Forza since basically the original. Go over some of the dunes. Completely avoided it last time. I think this game really opened up to like having the ability to go like on beaches and dunes, and it really took it in its stride, some of the extra abilities it could add to the map. Man, that was the line I wanted to take. It was in my way. I'm back to nighttime though. I really wish you could change the day-night cycle. I kind of just want it to be sun at the moment. Plastic bins and so good, man. They did a really good job, other than putting the Great Ocean Road before Byron Bay. But it does work well for the map. You're new to racing and you got a sim set up? Jesus.
You have a bonus board on your map that you haven't smashed yet. Would you like me to set a route there for you?
Shouldn't buy me Forza. Sims are not cheap. Will be a lot of fun for you, mate. Honestly, I'm kind of excited for you. That's really cool. I really wish I could experience like stuff like that for the first time again. That's why I'm going through these races though. It's been a lot of fun. I haven't played these in a long time. Yeah, I want to jump through the fields here, but I can't see like anything. It's so dark. I think this was the... Did they turn down like the brightness in this game? And then they made it way brighter in the new games? They really should go back to this. Like, right now I don't want it, but I do want it. I think another crash. Oh, no. Oh, maybe. I think that was just my computer in general. This is a game that like chews up my entire computer. I think I only played this on my older computer. I don't think I've ever played it on this computer. It's using 70% of the GPU. Nice. I'm not much into sim racing personally, but I kind of wish I did do it a bit more. The yump. You beauty. Except all the other cars try and crash into me. I think I remember that a lot in this game, like, the AI always tries to crash into you for some reason. Festival expansion.
Hey, Nick, your majestic driving and my magnetic personality have brought in so many new fans that we need to expand the festival again.
Okay, finally getting into the actual small town here. We've gone close to it every time, but we haven't actually been through it. Oh man. That looks so good, man. I'm just... I'm starstruck. Is what it is, I think. As I said, you just don't get that many games that were based in Australia. Even all the fences are pretty accurate. It's a good old pub. New condos. Damn, they did a good job. They did a really good job. I've chosen the right car to do a nice dolly around the roundabout. This map looks empty. I think I disagree. Let's try another race. It's been a little while. Oh, Amy. Love itchy noses. There was something I did notice in the previous race, which I didn't notice because we started in 7th place. It got up to 12 players, which is, or driver tasks, which is pretty cool. Does it have the same? No, he doesn't have the same. Quite a big difference from your 8 in your previous games. Oh, straight through the gardens of everyone. I love it. I don't love them being in my way though. Feels like this entire race I've just been stuck. Oh, they got stuck on some jumps though. Out into some more backyards. Damn, what a track. Oh, that's a hard landing. Damn, what a race. It's one lap down. Back to the beach we go. I don't know where I'm going this time. They fall out the map. It's tactical, of course, though. Trust. Choose the right car to glide over everything. This is going well. Oh, that was like a perfect turn. Holy. I'm not so great, but maybe it's also tactical, because remember we had a terrible landing here. No, it's just made it even worse. And we've nearly been caught up, but I think we should have it. One more turn to go. Again, crashing out a bit. So other than the end, that was a really fun track rather. What? I completely forgot that this game has checkpoints. Damn, what a... How did we go from a perfect first half to a terrible second half? That's crazy. I think that is only the 4 sites. 3 and 4, so I think if we go to this one, we finally hit the 25 million fans. we get to see an expansion. Maybe I did this on purpose for the one day I knew I'd come back to this game.
Look at
There
it.
we go.
Horizon Outback. I'd swear it was a mirage, but it's real.
Anything else with that upgrade? I mean, we get a few sailed cars, which is pretty cool. This offer expires when you leave the festival. That's crazy. To be honest, they're not even that good sales. It's like 20 grand. I have 32 million. I don't need that.
Come on,
But
these
what I do
events aren't
need
going
is
to run
more
themselves.
events. Always good. Question marks. Interesting that these have come up as question marks. The other ones were fine. I don't know why that is. Say, what town is this? But I think it's an oil area. Alright, what else have we not done? Maybe we can go up to this secret area. As I was saying earlier, there's like this secret route up here. Which was completely off the grid. To the usual area. Which I think was a cool thing to add. I would have liked a few more like this. I wonder how many secrets are going to be in the new games. Like, I feel like... No, yeah, the roads are pretty set in Japan because there's so many roads. Whereas Australia, I guess you can just like make a route anyway. Down past the billabongs. Over the tunes again. It is a little bit of a secret, but I think most people find it pretty quickly. Oh, over the rock. I thought I was going to hit it. Satellite dishes. There's a really big one in a place called Parks, which is in the middle of New South Wales. Pretty sure it's like the biggest in Southern Hemisphere or something. Like it's got on its own thing. Alright, let's try this jump at a pretty low pace. You should be doing it a lot further back, but we haven't done any danger signs in our first 3 playthroughs yet, so yeah, a whole load of events that I haven't done here. PR stunts. Cool that there was even more to find in this game if I played it. Even more. I think it showed I had like 130 hours, 140 hours or something. And there's just so much more. Alright, let's try one more car. Go for a Ferrari to switch it up a bit. Gotta go with my favorite. Not that it is my favorite, but it is one I really like. I swear it always puts you in the wrong direction. The way you want to go. Go for one final cruise, and then I saw in the menu something I'd kind of forgotten about, which was the expansions. One expansion I did not like in the slightest when it came out, and ironically it was their popular one, so they made it again in Horizon 5. But the other one was an off-road island, I think, which I don't really remember much of until I'm probably there, and then I'll remember it, but I will definitely be trying that, because we talked about it from Horizon 1. They brought out a rally DLC, which is really cool. And then in 2, I think it was just like car packs and stuff. I don't really, like, it was kind of a bit more, it's not the right word, but mission orientated instead of map orientated. No shot. It's just planted for me to crash into all of them, honestly. Oh, I actually got through the gap. I'm surprised. This view will never get old. Yeah, it would have been a bit nicer if I could have had my friends here, but that was the one negative in this game, which really was rough to deal with. The connection problems that were just consistent with Forza Horizon 3. And then it came back in 4, and they were still pretty bad, and then 5 still had problems online, but it was a little bit better. But I'm having an issue of something called like Torino or something, and it just doesn't fix itself. I always had issues with it. It's this park. I was wondering if I could remember what certain places was. So there's this park which is in the middle of the V8 supercar track, basically. It's pretty cool. How the driver tells using this as a main road. We'll be joining him. Can we make it with this short setup? That's not enough. I'm gonna hit the sandbank, but we'll take it. Okay, we're going this way now, aren't we? There was one actually place that was also super popular in this game. We saw like I had many Sylvias because we were big into drifting back then. So there's one car park down here somewhere. What was it like this block? I don't see it. My itchy nose. Allergic to something. behind me. I knew it was these blocks, but this this car sign was covering it up. Thought you could go through those fences. It's the one fence that you can't go through for some reason. So this was a fun area to play around with. I feel like there's probably going to be a few of these in Japan. Surely that's like a pretty big thing in their culture. Not the right car for it, that's for sure, but yeah, you just had like, I think it was like this, and then you headed this way. And you just tandem drift for hours and hours. So much fun. It was a lot more simple back then, but the time was right. It didn't have to be that much. It would be like so cool to see what they could do with an Australian map now. But I presume we won't ever get to see another one. This is what we will probably have. But I don't think it's bad. I've been really enjoying going through this again. And crashing a lot. I don't know what's up with my driving today. He knows. Did it not download? I downloaded like 48 things. This content revives the base game. Yeah, I have the base game. Can you not play the DLC on PC? That would be a bit odd. Because well, that ruins my plans. I was gonna play these. More issues today, who would have fucking thought? Fun part you don't. Because I have it on Xbox, so I should have had these. I'm surprised that this doesn't work. Well, that's very disappointing. I guess we find a couple more races, then we might switch to the other game. It is getting pretty late already because of all my delays. What about fast travel here? I guess I can't. It's crazy to me. Gibbon was saying they like brought back the servers online, so I presume maybe like if the DLCs weren't working, they would have got that to work again. But it could also just be a problem with my game at the moment, which seemingly is how a lot of things are going right now, or today. That looks like a fun race. Let's try this one. is a tank. Or an FJ40. I remember it being called FJ40. This was like an iconic Australian car. Definitely isn't Australian, but it was used all around Australia, that's for sure. For a bit of a slow race, but that's alright, you gotta slow it down sometimes. You're kidding me. You are kidding me. I'm not even gonna be able to make it up the hill now. And then there goes first place, just not going to be able to catch him forever now. All the other cars super easy to catch, and then racer number 1 impossible. What's up, Mr. Super? I can't even make it up the hill. Wrong choice of car. We're committing to it though. We're committing to it. It should only be a 4-minute race. It's not too bad. Just depends how long this hill is. I mean, what goes up must come down, right? We go, a bit of a downhill finally. That's a bit more like it. The only thing with the car being this slow is you don't really need a brake for the corners, do you? Through the electrical. Up the. I don't know what these are. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't think of it. It's gonna annoy me. I don't know what plant that is. I do know. No, they're not palm trees because they're proper fruits. I mean, maybe they are, but I'm pretty sure. There's like tons of them down near Coffs Harbour. That's why they're in like such a way like that. They're crops. Just being silly, and I don't remember what the crop is. Can we catch first place here? Doing a pretty good job, but we have a harsh turn coming up. And another hill. This gear range is really bad for these hills. It's like just the speed between 2 and 3, and then when I change up to 3rd, it's too slow. It's so funny. I don't think I've ever had that in a race. So I'm kind of glad I chose a car like this. Something new. Hoppa! Through the dams and beautiful bridges. I was thinking pineapple, but I wasn't sure. That was a wrong thought. I think my neighbor has one, and it's not pineapple. It's banana. How did I forget banana? Am I silly? It's banana trees. How did I forget that? Oh, I want to end stream. That's embarrassing. That's funny. There we go, these beauties. Look at that. How did I forget that, honestly? I honestly forget that. It changed because it's screen already. It's so funny that it took me 4 minutes to remember what that was. Like a bit of a faster race. Road race. We've been doing a lot of dirt racing. I'm only finding like dirt sprints and only finding road circuits. Here's one that's finally not a circuit. Ooh, this is a good idea. I forgot to try one of these. So I think this was the only Horizon game they added a V8 supercar in. It doesn't really fit an open world style, I feel like, but it's honestly super cool to have it. Yeah, imagine that, I was just saying, like, a new game of Australia. I wonder if they could, like, put Bathurst in it. That'd be pretty insane. I don't know if Forza's really the type of game to put real... Oh my god, this is too fast for me, guys. This is way too fast for me. I like my slow vehicles. I feel like Horizon isn't really one to put, like, the real tracks in. It would be funny. Move! Oh my god. I'm just stuck behind one car. It's nighttime again. It's always nighttime. We do better in this camera. Get full immersed. Instantly crashes. I refuse to have that as my race. We've warmed up with how the vehicle is. It's time to show them what's I'm actually made of. But yeah, definitely a difference in like the sim handling and stuff. It's very noticeable having all the assists off in this game, which is good. That's why I like having it off. It's a big challenge. I won't always be very good at driving with it, but it makes it fun. I think it's a bit boring if you have a lot of the assists on. But I'm also all for it if you want it. It's perfectly fine. But if you play a lot, definitely recommend having it off. Valley. Why not? So it's just about 50%. Thought we might be at like 70-ish. Might be a bit of a speedy section coming up by the looks of it. Yep. Taps. Alright, catch up. Oh my. I'm gonna crash out here for sure. We've maxed it. Ooh. Ooh. We kind of avoided crashing. Also, my nose is super itchy again. But I want to win this race. Full U-turn. Oh, I've been pummeled. Wait. Oh, I was going to say, how did we miss a checkpoint if it's there? Okay, so that's pretty cool in this game that, like, the checkpoints are really well calculated on to be right at the corners. It's impossible difficulty is impossible because place number 1 is always just way too OP. Something I've always disliked in Forza. That was fun, minus the few crashes we had. I'll be honest, wasn't the best. But I had a lot of fun. Complete another player's exhibit. Exhibition blueprint. Interesting. Race looks like a lot of fun, I'm not gonna lie. It's itchy nose. Right. Good old focus. Should be a fun one. Lots of twisty turns coming up. Like the pretty mid-range car, which is what I much prefer. See if we can actually get the first player this time. Struggling to get past. Get out of me way. Oh, over the first few bumps. That has not worked. Oh, this looks so Australian right here. This reminds me of like the old rally games, which had Australia. Picking up the dirt, close quarter, hit on the side. Nice. I don't even like. I do remember this road, but kind of fresh at the same time. I think there's like a long speed trap or something in this area. It's probably a drift zone. You wouldn't have these switchbacks without a drift zone, but finally got into first. Can we hold it off now? I keep going for like drifts and stuff, which I don't think you should, but it's way more fun. Yeah, I think I chose the perfect car for this. Not too fast, not too slow. Pretty good on handling, it's not great, but it's not bad. Some more crests towards the finish line. GG, you beauty. Another thing that just doesn't work for me. Gibbon said his DLC works, so just yet another thing not working for me and me only. Who would have thought? Let's do like a classic circuit to end us off, and then I might switch it up. We will go back into an Aussie classic, I think. I can find it. Yeah, but don't I actually have to play it, Jace? I do not have any time to play anything else right now. I've been doing something else at the same time as this, and it's just running very limited sleep. I'm actually very awake, which I don't know how. Oh, I can do a theme in this that's Aussie rules. It's weird that I couldn't sort by cars that were Aussie themed. Maybe we gotta end in a Monaro. I think that's a nice way. But it seems every single thing is happening this weekend. There's Pokemon Go, there's Subnautica 2, there's Forza Horizon, obviously, which is my priority. There's a few other things that have popped up as well. There was a big Twitch thing that I really wanted to watch, but I won't have any time to watch that. Like a new series. Literally every single thing is happening this weekend. I have no time for anything. Right. Bit of a hit to start us off. I kind of wanted a clean race to end us off here, but let's see if we can get back in first. Ooh, bit wide again. What's the Winrose? Is that the case or something? I probably know what it is, my brain is at maximum capacity. The pirate game, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, there was a few other games releasing this week as well. I don't know what, like, why, was everyone trying to get everything out before GTA 5? And then it got delayed? Like, were all these things planned way back? Because GTA 5 was coming out in 2 weeks' time, by the way, guys. Or GTA 6, I think I said GTA 5. It's not now, but it was. This corner again. Also the thing on time, why I don't have any time, I've got to edit all these videos myself, I've got to do so many things for such little return. I'm trying my hardest. It's keeping my mind active. As I said, I'm not on a lot of sleep, because for a change I'm doing a lot. It makes a difference. If you're just active doing things, look what happens. For a bit of a drift, hasn't worked. I'm not really getting into this car, unfortunately. I might need to do one more event. I like the car itself, but me, myself, and I have not had the cleanest race here. Pro, if you need to stay modding, you need to edit for you, bro. Pro doesn't come by my streams anyway, so he ain't gonna do my editing. Here we go, that was a bit better. Slightly too slow, but that's right. It's finally not foggy. We can see for the final time. Maybe that was my issue. I'll just blame it on the fog. That's definitely the car and me handling. This one's full speed. If you get it nicely, no, it's not. We'll get this turn right this time though. Only took the 3 laps. Didn't get that one right though. Oh, what a shaky last one. I kind of want to do one more. It was a pretty long race. And it was still fun, I'm just not happy with my performance. Stuff take, yeah, when are you going? You never told me. Resume late July, is my guess. Yeah, I thought it might have been. I kind of established that it would probably be that. Let's do this one. Can't end on that. We've got a bonus race. For those who really care. Maybe we change it to Roma. I kind of want like an A class, but I don't have one. Can't buy it from you. What a machine. Oh, nice. I wish I wasn't working Friday so I could play Forza all the time. Are you gonna get Game Pass and play Forza? I think you played a bit of it of the last one. Yeah, Loki thought there was a couple more Australian cars. It's a bit hard to find because you can't sort by it, unfortunately. Buy it outright, yeah. There's definitely a few going for the outright. I just thought people would get Game Pass and just play it for the month and then GG easy. But a lot of them just buying it. How cool it is, you know. This is how we're gonna end. Don't see the use of Game Pass. Yeah, I mean, it's not for everyone. Yeah, I miss playing with JMJ where you like played all the Xbox Game Pass games. That was fun. Yet another person who just abandoned this. Here we go. This is going to be the final race. The classic U. About the speed I want. Not sure how the handling is going to be, but would be a fun one to end us off. Tail out. Going into Surface. It was kind of funny that they only called it Surface in this game. They didn't call it Gold Coast. You might say you're going to Surface, but I feel like no one says going to like Surface instead of going to Gold Coast. Oh, into first this time. It's because I'm back in my home turf. In the Fords and Holdens, where it all started today. Oh, that was way quicker than I expected. What the hell? Oopsies. I'm like, yeah, I can just go for a safe drift around here. Nope. Way more sharp. Oh, as soon as we hit the grass, it just starts to spin out. Alright, over the iconic bridges once more. Next to tall buildings. Monorail that doesn't exist. Hit the post. Damn, we're only halfway actually. We might pick up a bit of speed here. Under down the paradise. Hit the brakes early on this one. What a throwback this is. What a game. More games need to do Australia. Shift a bit there. There we go, we're back in the action. There's no sudden big turns. Ah, beauty. That's more like it. Now we're talking. They are catching up a little bit, but I ain't got nothing on me. Okay, maybe they do. I missed that one. Do the classic Forza. Cut him off. Gotta end on a classic Forza move, right? Just like spinning across the line. Oh my. What a throwback game, man. Like, I genuinely, like, I've always super enjoyed the game, but it's not always been in my favorites. But going back to this today was really a lot of fun. Like, I don't put this too far under number 1 for me. I don't think number 2 was that great, but that was because we were playing the 360 version, I think, so... It's, let's put that at like a 7, and this at like, close to a 9, probably like an 8.7. I mean, I say that, and Forza Horizon 1's like a 10 for me, so this would probably be a 9. But yeah, I was a bit unsure about the left side of the map when I played it back in the day, but from what I played today, it was a lot of fun. I mean, we kind of did avoid a lot of the desert, and we stayed kind of in the rainforest area, which was nice, and up towards the city. Ah, what a throwback to the game, man. But I really just think it hit well like Forza Horizon 1. It just had its moments of really making sure you got the Australian culture. You have like all the signs, you have the cars, you have the theme of just... I don't know, how do we even explain it unless you're Australian? But it did a good job. As we go around, do some classic doughies, as they would call it here. This is even tuned up, and it's just so easy. To the middle. See if we can park it up. Not quite. But yeah, I think that's probably the conclusion for this game for now. I definitely want to go back and play it though. Even more than just this few hours experience. Like, really, really good fun. I've enjoyed my time. I hope you have as well. As we look at the map for the final time. Look at the beautiful Ute. And there we have it. GG, Forza Horizon 3. We'll see you in Forza Horizon 4. W Reggio. I'm never know what to put as my license plates in these games. And what a shame the DLC didn't work and online didn't work, man. What a shame. Alright, is this newer game going to be able to be captured on game capture or not? Is the question. Mine did not work well. Yeah, I really... It's the one thing I want with the new game is they fix multiplayer. But I don't think it's going to happen. What did I want to do? I wanted to check this. Available in 1 day, 51 minutes. Has it shown on Steam yet? Can I get you high 1 day? Hell no. Never gonna happen. I I also have been told Crushed Expert like to edit my videos. Can you, please? I'm going to be so busy doing streaming, I need an editor. Oh, there we go. It finally has a time. 1 day and 14 hours. So it's going to be in the middle, like, literally, like, super fucking early. Oh, no, 14 hours. That is 5 p.m. I was thinking 5 a.m. So I either get it on Steam, which is way preferred because Xbox app fucking sucks, or I get it on Xbox and actually get it when it comes out. It's a bit sad that they don't do the rolling lookout. We were talking about it yesterday, and like, I read a comment saying they do the set times because Silksong crashed Steam. But surely this is going to be the same, because everyone surely is at 1 day and 14 hours on Steam. It's gonna crash Steam. Yeah, I think this is another game I have to fucking middle screen capture. Are you kidding me? That's so annoying. I also can't do settings in the garage. Everyone's going to change their location? Yeah, I feel like I'm going to miss out if I don't, but I really didn't want to change location. I don't like doing that. After middle capture. Who cares? I care. I don't want to get banned. I'm always being a person of morality, and I feel like doing shit like that is kind of against that. We'll see. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I haven't even bought it yet. Chase, do you want to buy Forza for me? Because it's so expensive. I'd be eternally grateful. I don't know if you've seen the price of it yet. But everyone I've seen is like, what the fuck is this price? Has anyone been on my YouTube stream, by the way? Has that been looking good? I've been uploading a video at the same time as live streaming, and it's been seemingly fine, I think. How have you not got Raft? Because I've watched like 10 playthroughs of it, so I never bought it myself. Raft is goated. But yeah, I just watched it so many times that I never played it myself. Forza Horizon 6, the new one coming out. Alright, what's an iconic place to start? Should we just start at the main festival? We probably should. I guess the Edinburgh Castle is probably the most iconic place. Time travel. Surely he remembers. I don't have Ultimate because it's PC. I don't know why you guys have Ultimate if it's PC. By the way, is this sound good, guys? Like, is this too loud? Is this too quiet? I noticed I was editing yesterday's VOD, and the game sound was really loud, and no one told me. if I get it before you, you could family share it with you. Can I? Oh, is this Raft? But then we can't play the same thing at the same time. So what would be the point? If you're talking about Forza, I don't know if you can, because I think it's tied to your account. Yeah, I just want someone to buy it for me because I don't like the $180 price tag. I can't afford that. But I'm gonna have to, and I've been holding off every day. And I haven't bought it yet. And after this stream, I'm gonna insta-buy it, I think. I think it's gonna happen. Only 180? Yep. Kinda sucks. Okay, I think I'm gonna do a cheeky intro and see what we do. CS:GO cases. But as I said, I think I have to actively play it, don't I? And I don't have time. YouTube has a cross next to its name. Is the YouTube stream even up? Yeah, it is. Just not a single person in YouTube. Sag. Alright, let's do a cheeky intro and see what we can find. I actually didn't pause the recording. I might make it two separate ones. So, turned off and recording again. Rigged, as always. Good day and welcome to UK. We are in Forza Horizon 4. It's been a few years since I played this one, and it was probably the most refined Forza in my opinion. I think it had basically a bit of everything. It had the best cars, it had a good map, and it ran smoothly. I don't think the multiplayer worked, which I've been talking about in lots of these playthroughs, that it was a bit of a disappointment that some of these multiplayers don't work. Fingers crossed for the new game it's going to work, but yeah, I'm starting at one of the most iconic places, the castle, and we've already moved halfway through the town because we, for some reason, are in the fastest car immediately. Holy, it's so fast. Oh my. Oh my, it's just too fast. I think we changed car to something. Maybe we changed to like an Aston Martin or something, because we are in that kind of area. Can I change on the fly is the question. Oh, good thing about Aston Martin is we don't have to scroll that far. Which one should we get? I mean, I have $121 million. I don't need to do anything, do I? VTEL Vantage. I mean, they're all so iconic. I think I just get the Vanquish. What a car. Sounds brilliant. I mean, it already looks like it fits in this location. Kind of a bit of a unique color as well. Alright, this is a bit more realistic speeds. If you can call 150k that. Oh yes. Over the railway line. Into Edinburgh City. Like, I love that this part here is like basically one-to-one. You can like take a photo here in real life and it's the same in the game. What a game this was. Oh, sounds so good. So yeah, I think Forza Horizon 4 is possibly my favorite, if you take away number 1. I just think it was the most well-rounded, the map was good, it came out at a good time. Just everything about it just felt really good. It was on natively PC. I think I had like fully moved to, jeez, look at that guy's rank. I had fully moved to PC when this game had come out. The environment as well with the seasons. I think this was the first game with those seasons. We're currently in spring, I suppose, if it's raining a lot. I mean, it's UK, it's always raining. As I say, let it clears. It's because we're going into the pretty area. Look at the colours, beauty. Take it in. I want to commentate all the time, but I also want to take this in. It's been a long time since I've played them. Much as this was basically the only road up here, like it's a good one, that's for sure. It's like the perfect car, not too fast, good handling. Not a good driver, but let's just pretend like I am. Oh no, should have gone up the mountain road maybe. I'm unsure how many hours I had in this game compared to all the others. I have 120 mils, so I presume I probably have at least like 150 hours. This was a nice road to choose, first off. I would love to go here in real life. This is such a pretty bridge. Never been to Europe. I've only been on a plane once, basically. And that was 2 years ago to New Zealand, so not that far either. One day, hopefully, one day. Oh, it's fantastic. I love it. Why is that car in the middle of the road? Over the water. I'm sure you'd see Aston Martins doing that. And I think this map was basically entirely open, so we've stepped up once again from 3, having a few places that you couldn't go, I think, to entirely open. I remember that there's that lake to the left of us right here. Can't see it right now, but there's also that island in the middle of the lake which you can only access in winter. Like, that's a pretty cool feature. Much as this is like basically the ring road, this is a really fun road to just hammer down. Oh, looks so good. Perfect car. Nearly perfect game. Yeah, do tell me what your favorite one out of the Horizons are. Unless you're a motorsport main, but I think if you're into motorsport, you'd probably play Gran Turismo. No. Stole my line. I'm into men, of course you are, this. There's nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, here we go. What a shot, straight out of Bond. Oh, I've even got like the custom, is it Vigilant or something? That's a straight out of Bond shot right there. James Bond. 154. This circuit, oh my, it's flooding back. It's flooding back. Dreams, the buildings. Oh, yes. It's kind of nice going for a cruise straight away. Like, I like the progression and telling me what to do, and you kind of get around the map by doing the progression. But because we don't have that, we have to make our own way around. And I kind of like doing it this way. Phone box there, we saw the iconic ones in Australia, now the iconic ones in UK. This was always a fun cruise road. I feel like every cruise went down through this road. If you weren't near, you come back to it. Oh my god, this is like the perfect car for this map. We chose a good season to play this in. Obviously, actually a drift zone. Not even close to a drift car, and I think we can get like a decent amount of points. And the cars are invisible this time, so... Right, to the Horizon Festival main location. I think it was the only one in this game, right? We buy houses instead. Anything special about the festival here? Not really. Have a look at the cars in this. There's so many more in this one. There's the trucks as well. I forgot about that. What a car. Brighton. Next to Pagani. Got Morgan for a classic UK. Oh, we got some amazing Mercs. The truck there. So we got the covered car. Maybe that's what we should drive next, actually. Going for like some faster cars in this game. I'm not usually for the faster cars, but like how your first message was stream seemed actually good here, and then you say it looks like 1080p. So which one is? I also don't know why it would look like 1080p. It should be running 20k bitrate. Couldn't decide which way to go there. Ah. Oh my, traffic! Get out of my fucking way. I turned traffic completely off. Alright, let's go for a bit of speed for a change. I haven't really been doing that much in these games, but as I said with the map design, like, You could choose basically any car, and it feels really appropriate in this game. Alright, this is definitely something I remember off the top of my head. While we're here, I think you do it in this car as well, to be honest. The first time. You beauty, 420. Perfect number. Oh, there's sheep. I don't remember there being sheep. Sheep. There was a sign you had to jump up into that church. I saw the jump. Small village here. Holy, this car's too fast for me. How am I going to handle fast cars in the new game? I just don't play fast cars anymore. I'm always like an A class. Which is like not too slow, but fast enough. This is so fast to me, and we're only going 360. Also starting with the highway blast in this playthrough this time. So I ended with 2 highway blasters, and now we're starting with 2 highway blasts. Great car for it. I mean, not the fastest, but fast enough for me, personally. Hitting 400. Again, like, this was the perfect location for this highway if you ever wanted to go for max speed. It is long enough, and it was kind of like the only main one, really. Whereas Forza Horizon 5 had like so much of the highway. That chain, we got like 50k in like 10 minutes last time. Now we've got it in a very short amount of time. I mean, I'm stuck on the wrong side here. Over the roundabout perfectly. Oh, we hit a tree that killed our chain. Oh, I hit that, I think. We've got so much more. We've got all of this area. I want to look up something. There was something I wanted to check. There's this one particular speed zone I remember here. I'm ranked 1,100. Like, that's not bad, but it used to be at some point like 7th in the world or something, and I think most of the first ones were all hacked like this. I remember there was a certain time that I went for like nearly all the speed zones and drift zones, and I think mostly the speed zone and stuff, but I think I did drift zones as well. And like, I just full sent as good of records as I possibly could get. I really went ham on this game. This was definitely one of my favorite games of all time. Which is hilarious because I still like number 1 more. But I think this was definitely a better game. Man, I'm in a different car in this one. I think I did this before the 599 was out. Yeah, a lot of fun. And for old sake, let's go for that zone. I can fast travel, but I don't know if I can change car. Yeah, I saw that super, but again, I don't know how that's going to work if I'm PC. Also another A car. A name car. Aerial Atom. Perfect. I've changed this car for the reason we just talked about. This was one of the cars that you had to like use for all the off-road records. So much fun to try and absolutely get it perfect. I don't think I could do it these days, but you had to have like the perfect start. I remember drift zones were always, I used the Dodge Viper, it was like a custom one. For off-road, I used this, and for speed traps, I used the F99. DK, not too bad. Wasn't really trying. Yeah, this thing's too fast for me now. Have I become a real boomer and I just can't handle the speed? Probably should have done a race in this. There's literally a race that goes down this. I'm just enjoying cruise by myself. Just like 3, we were supposed to play multiplayer, but I'm not sure if I'm game to try after my Forza Horizon 3 experience. I do remember 3 specifically having a lot of PC issues. Big air time over the jump. Nice. I was hoping to jump over the car, but he wasn't there when I got there. Big jump. So yeah, for old time's sake, it's like the one I particularly remember getting like a really good... I think I was like 9th or 8th in the world, which I think was like 3rd or 2nd. Oh, terrible turn. It isn't this one. I feel like I remember going under the tunnel. Yeah, it's the next one. I guess we ran too much out of the road. Yeah, this was a really fun road to drive. This one here. You had to jump at the start, so it made it like super tough. You had to like find the maximum line you could cut across the grasses without it cancelling out the points, I suppose. This was the El Classic. This was like Forza Horizon 3, but super expanded. Like this dune area went for so long. It's crazy the extra capability each game adds. Other than 5 when you base a game around the Eliminator, which no one wanted to play. I do wonder who thinks 5 is the best game out of the series. It would be interesting to know. So I feel like a lot of people who, like, it really brought a lot of people to the game. So, it did its job, for that matter, but for the people who really enjoyed it, it was like, only like a average score. Classic. Always getting in my way everywhere. Alright, what car should we go? Maybe a classic, as we've been driving some fast cars. I've got a Jaggy type. It's perfect. Lovely. Interesting, Super. Might have to look into that. You know, like, if I wasn't content creating, I wouldn't be getting early access, and I wouldn't be getting... I would be trying to like get the cheapest way, which would probably be Game Pass. That's why I really wanted someone to get it for me, because I don't want to pay the max. And I would be perfectly fine with it if I could see a return, but I'm not going to see any return on it. But I think this will be the last time I ever do something like this. It's my last hurrah. That's why I'm like going ham on the videos, even though it got fucking 10 fucking views, which is ridiculously terrible. But just doing it for my sake to see how much I can do. Maybe somehow I get traction, but I don't believe it will happen. Maybe. But yeah, I might have to look into that. Because it will probably be helpful for just playing fun games with Paul. Is able to be accessed for free. I forgot that the windscreen wipers of this car were so small. And I don't remember there being 3, but it makes sense. Imagine drifting one of these. This map is so good. Love this map. This is one of the best open world maps I think ever made. Again, I want to commentate all the time on this, but I just am taking this in. What a journey. Iconic. Iconic that every single AI car wants to crash into me. I was gonna say, I don't really like constant speed zones coming up over my screen, but it means I don't crash into anybody. That's a plus. Hey look, it's the Eliminator. The thing that ruined the next game. What a view. Car. What a game. Absolutely awesome. I do just adore this. Let's go try a showcase or something. We could do the gauntlet where it goes around the entire map. Alright, this was the first one I found, so let's do this one. We've been doing a showcase in all of them, so let's try another one. Wasn't that bad? Yes, it was. It ruined an entire game. They made a game just fully based on the Eliminator. It's pouring down again. We're back to very odd weather again, where it's just like random heavy rain and then sun again. Like, there was multiple showers today, and nearly all of them were in sunshine. Like, I always find that a bit weird. The Halo experience.
Posed by an increasingly
Oh my god, I can't skip.
All frontline UNSC personnel are expected to complete the following training exercise. Upon completion of the training exercise, please submit results to UNSC FleetCom for assessment.
I don't like a game that forces you to do things. Ooh, I forgot that they added the ring there. That's really cool.
Actual. Cortana, do you read me?
That's really cool.
I heard you need a pickup.
Cortana to Kilo Actual.
So back in the Warthog, we saw that it was in the car list. I don't remember them adding all the Halo assets. That's really cool.
Scan for a new LZ. Chief, gun it. Get us out of here.
Cortana, what is this place?
I don't know. Looks like a fortification of some kind, but it hasn't been used in centuries.
Expecting a different direction there.
home after all.
I'm not looking at the map. I'm looking at the map, the game itself. Wow, he cheated. He missed it.
Hey,
that's cheating.
There's 2 of us in here now. Marines, I've added coordinates to your nav. Be there for evac in 3 minutes.
Roger that, Cortana. Hoorah!
Hoorah!
These ancient dwellings. It almost looks like something lives here.
Just go straight up here.
Lives here,
Got a better
guys.
chance of avoiding those banshees off-road.
Eat of the roadworks.
Hoorah!
Ah, hello, Mr. Stacker. Meow. The showcase shots are really cool. I can't wait for them in the new game. Shortcut. No checkpoints.
Alert. Banshees. Fast and low.
Through the train tracks.
Save us, Chief!
Yeah, don't remember this route at all. This is cool.
This is Cortana to all air support units. I'm sending you coordinates for an LZ, requesting
Maxing
immediate
out the car.
evac. Repeat, all air support units to the LZ.
Cortana, I'm getting a green.
Did you call it a car or was it a different
Four,
vehicle?
pick up 5 Pelicans. En route to the LZ. You and the Marines had better be there soon. Cortana, I can't follow you through there. I'll see you on the other side.
See you on the other
That's
side.
not the most reassuring choice of words. This cave is not a natural formation.
Woo! Echo!
No.
I don't like this. Comms have gone quiet. Kilo Actual, do you read?
Auto doesn't look like it handles the same as in Halo. Handles alright, to be
Loud and
honest.
clear, Cortana.
Good to see you again, pilot. I do not want to reach that LZ without you.
Suspension is carrying it.
Cortana to all units, the LZ is right ahead.
Green
We have 30 seconds
shake.
before the ring superstructure begins to collapse.
Wow, that looks like it's directly gonna hit me. Oh, that hit me. That's funny.
15 seconds, Chief.
Such mass screen
10,
shake.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Damn.
1.
He's got
You're
me.
not gonna
He's
make
got
it.
me. He's got me. He's got
Pilot,
me.
this would be a very good time to leave.
Damn. I was literally gonna say, I feel like I'm on a really good time here. I'm wondering what leaderboard rank I'm gonna get. Well, never mind.
Horizon Festival training module complete. Initiating upload of results to UNSC FleetCom.
That was a fun race. I liked that a lot. The showcases are real bangers. The problem is you kind of do them once and then like you probably won't do them too many more times. But the very first time on them is so awesome. Let's do another one if I can find any. Should we do the train? We've done a train and everyone, and this train in particular is quite a classic. And let's go. Oh no, I didn't know we used this car again. Round 2. I guess it's a continuation from A. Here we go. Shortcut. No. Floodplane did that. we go. Kata. I love cutting. I'm a Trackmania player. Yeah, Scotland got nothing on me. Except when I need to turn into muscle car. You got me on that. See you soon. Splash. A bit early in that one. Still works. Should have shortcutted this one. That was prime shortcut. And you can exit this as well. Am I supposed to be ahead or behind this? I don't think I'm supposed to have to brake for this. That's funny. Like what? Don't think that's right. No, I've been wrecked by shortcutting now. It's a terrible respawn. Alright, enough rewinding, I'm sick of it. Let's get going. That was a good turn. Oh, the warehouse area for those showcase games. So good. Man, take me back to this when this was new. What a game. What a showcase we have right here. Again, I'm not sure where I'm going. I'm supposed to cross to the left. But I can't because I'm ahead of the train. What's going on? I think this is this bugged or like... I can't just be this fast. I don't think this is right. Maybe it is, I don't know. The iconic Scotsman race has not gone as I thought it would. My god, that was perfect. Grid here, which I don't remember. Actually get a bit of grip. Well, I remember this though, we don't get to go down in that tunnel. I would have liked to been able to go in the tunnel. I think it would have been a cool addition to add the train station. It's kind of just a background. We do. That's the second tunnel we don't get. Meow. Nearly hitting it. Away we go. I think it's a different... I don't know. I don't remember being able to, but there is a second tunnel. I love that I don't remember everything about the games. It's been a lot of fun to just jump in and revisit this. Wow. I don't think I've ever got that, and I get this when it doesn't matter. What? No way. Well, that it put me back in Jag. That's great. Okay, so yeah, you can't go down it. That's what I thought. Where's that other tunnel you go through? There's like a tunnel here. Maybe I'm thinking of this, but I thought it was way further up, like up here or something. Need to check this now. Must be cut off like at a crossing somewhere else. Yeah, I remember it a bit now. There's like a blue board on that top of that building, which I've never seen. It's funny, sometimes you just don't see things you ever have. Small road here. I'm gonna go on this a bit. It was like those videos which absolutely popped off, which was like GTA versus Train. Why wasn't the same in this? Okay, so it's just blocked off by some carriages. Interesting. I don't know why, like, they didn't make it. If they go to the effort of blocking that off and blocking this off, surely they could have rendered a tunnel from here to here. I always thought that was a bit weird, in my opinion. Also, there was these bridges at the top which were always a question mark. I'm like, was that just DLC to soon to become? There was a few things in this game which are like, but still, goated game. Alright, what else can we do? We do some regular racing. I mean, I did see this here. And I haven't done any of it, so maybe we do this.
This is Billy's place. Doesn't look like much, I know, and he's slightly oversold the whole fastest deliveries angle, but it's got real potential with you on board as a partner. You up for this?
You up for this?
You wait until Billy hears about this. He'll actually be able to deliver things quickly now.
Billy.
Right, here's a scoop. Express Delivery is the quickest and slickest delivery service going around, and Billy Stokes can get British anything, anytime, anywhere in the UK. But what I can't do is build a website. So, I got my mate Alfie to do it, and he's gone and put a special instructions box under the delivery address. Now, these Horizon people are writing all sorts of stuff in there. So what I need is a Horizon driver.
Got me.
We'll start you off simple, but careful with the van, yeah?
It was pretty fast.
To me.
I'm expecting it to be fully tuned up. Just went down here. I know this road. Oh, that turn was not so great. It's doing pretty good up until that. 1 minute 30. And we need 2 kilometers exactly. says park the car, but according to this, it looks like... Oh, well, I do have to park. I was going to say, it looks like...
Not bad, not
I need to just go through it. It looks like a normal finish.
As soon as I can figure the next delivery, I'll give you a call.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 nearly is my finish line. Low. Gonna go back to reality. Right, so yeah, that was one of the, like their later editions. They added like a bunch of these like side missions that had a few, like 9 of each, I think. There was this one. There was a few others. But that was when I had started to slow down to play this game. I came back and played it and did them, funny enough. But yeah, there's another one there I haven't done. These were a pretty cool addition for a bit of a later part of the game. I feel like I've done that one, but anyway. I guess not. That looks like a fun race. Let's do this one. Has hit the midnight already. It's unfortunate. The dirt race. I don't know if I want to be doing it in these. This already has a kit on top. Let's use this one. Song that you heard over and over and over and over again. I hope that isn't a thing of the new game. Got very annoying after a while. Hearing the same 3 beats over and over. Man, what a kit! He hit some overhead tunnels, I think. I think it's a Top Gear car, and I just saw it on the back of the car there, so it's pretty cool. Really thought about that when I chose it. Mountain, this was always a interesting downhill. Same problem as the Toyota in Forza Horizon 3, we couldn't get up the hill. If they could add some more off-road tracks like this, add a few like actual mountain roads like this in Forza Horizon 6, gonna be an absolute banger. I think the thing with these games is they eventually started to add them, but it was really like only the 1 or 2. Like even the Switchback Road, for example, like in 3 there was only 1, maybe 2. In this game there was finally a few more than that, but yeah, I think in 3 there was only the 1. That was one downside of the Australian map. Definitely need your mountain roads. Add like a variance of them. I think now I'm thinking of But for 5, they did have the massively big volcano. But was that about it for this type of stuff? That'd be funny. It's also funny that I hardly remember 5. Like, it's that forgettable. It's such a shame. Upload bridge? No. That would have been quite funny. Let's see if we actually hit it. Fortunately, we have not hit the checkpoint this time while we are talking about that. Annoying horn on every car. Perfect. Down to the finish line. Cool. Off-road track there. Bit boring end. I'll specify the off-road section. It's a good one. What car should we use this time? Hatch? It's like a staple for this type of region. Gotta go the Gulf then, surely. It isn't British, but it is a car I think you'd find everywhere. Here we go for another one. Quick shifting. Already into 4th. The drizzle going again. Some cars I could take shots of. That was one thing I was very lazy with. I couldn't be bothered. I presume it will be back in the new game, and that will be something I'll definitely try and completely fill. And as we go, brake, and down to the dam area. I love the Golf. San a few nights ago or something, I'm not sure when. There was like a car that you could just get as like a reliable daily. Probably a Golf that I would get. I can't wait for people to say they're not reliable at all, but I feel like it's such a simple car. The car I have at home is basically a Golf, but it's a lot less powerful and a lot less fun. Very basic car. Never been able to afford a proper car. I can't even afford this one right now. It's like $800 for Rego. It's something ridiculous, and I only drive like very occasionally. Because I drive as a job for work, so don't want to drive much more. Smash. Like a pretty iconic circuit race here. It's all coming back. A good race so far. Am I going to crash in the final turn? This part was like super fun when you had a nice handling car. Try and hit the apex. Yep, there you go, that's the crash. Knew it was going too well. Alright, let's maybe do one more. Looks like a good one. And then, let's try the DLC. Oh no, the DLCs aren't going to work, are they? Oh, it's not going to work, is it? Maybe it is. Let's find out in a few moments. Let's go 2010s. Why not? RS. That sounds like a good one. Or I could do an R8. That might be perfect. Yeah, let's go with an R8. DLC maps should work. Yeah, they should have worked in 3 and they didn't. So interesting. I also thought I was playing multiplayer with Gibbon and he's gone completely MIA. I'm just chilling. Works if it doesn't work. Whatever. You know what is working? This race right now. What a car. I think this was also one of my favorites back in the day. Oh! Who put some focuses on a race that with an R8? Surely an R8 is way more fast than all these guys. Alright, we've lost the pack. Let's get racing. Not talk to me. What's going on? Damn, that was nice. Such a good area. Like, I think this map had slightly limitations to elevation, but I think at the same time it was really good. But yeah, it's going to be interesting with 6 how much there's going to be, because Japan itself is so hilly. Yeah, like, just all of these, if they're not that elevated, still had their, like, small elevation climbs. Even if it's just a bare minimum. If it didn't, you had a lot of big sweeping turns to try and look out for. So, such a good map. I really think this is one of the best maps made. It just fits really, really well. Meow. Fun race to end us off in this segment. Let's try the DLC if it works. Because the DLC, I really did not like Hot Wheels. We didn't get to play it on our previous playthrough, but let's see if it's going to work on this one, because this was an absolutely completely different DLC to anything we had ever seen. But in a way, it's very similar to Hot Wheels, but I just didn't like the Hot Wheel loops in this game. Whereas this as an actual map, but with the Lego style. Super sick. Total winnings, 230 million. Okay, it did work. I was a bit concerned it wasn't. Why have they got a new home? Did this reset? Huh? No, it was just that loading. Why did that not... What the hell? That's so weird. Alright, well, there's only one car we need to go and play this area in, right? Can you guess which one I'm going to choose? I don't know what it's under. Under Lego? Ah, it is. Santa? Who needs a Santa when you have a mini? Perfect car to explore. So this was like the jumps in Hot Wheels, but I feel like the jumps, if it's just like a boost by itself to an area, I think works way better than having it as a big open loop that just you might struggle to get up. Oh, it's night time again. Why is it always night time when I want to explore? Do this race, I suppose. Maybe that will reset it. Oh, getting easily. What is my difficulty in this? Did I turn it down like a heap because of the game I was getting wrecked all the time? Yeah, I didn't know this was a setting. Alright, we're gonna actually try race first because it was nighttime and we couldn't see anything, so let's do a cheeky race. But as I was driving here, like, there's some of those trees back there and like you just smash them up, like it's just perfect. Like, I wouldn't have really ever thought a Lego DLC for this game, but it just was perfect for it. I think that's another thing. Oh man, over the top of ya. See you later. That I think was a hit on this game. Like, the 3 DLC wasn't for me, and the 5 DLC was also not for me, but the DLC in this game was perfectly good. We had an off-road one, and then we had this as a fun expansion. Like, they really did well with this game. And this was the first game that like really popped off for them. Obviously 5 popped off like nothing else. I think that might have been like just the timing of it. Was it COVID when the game came out? I don't think. Well, it was 22, but I think the game, we haven't had a game for ages. Oh, through the bricks. Once again, position 1, impossible to catch. I turned the difficulty up by like 1, and then instantly it's just very difficult to catch up to place number 1. We will get him, of course, but at the same time I kind of just want to play casually. I don't really want to care that number 1 is super difficult to catch. I like this section of the map. That was so nice. chose a good car for this. Like, I picked this on purpose, like it's a hooligan. And it's sailing over the track really nicely. Down to the finish line. Can't race that. To start off, Lego Adventure. Never mind, we have one more lap. I don't think I've ever done that before. I just wanted a trick shot on them. You know? Style points. Meow. That's right, more chances to hit more bricks. I love it. I'm going wide on purpose so I can hit them. Oh, a bit wide this time. This part way better though. So I want to go a bit tighter this time in case we get the brick. Fighting all the bricks possible. I think there's like a wide section here that I could take. Perfectly backwards. That's what we've been waiting for. Nice. Excellent fun. Love it. It's still night time. Okay, I've got an idea. I'm going to stream a little bit longer because I also want to check out the other DLC. I'm just going to say fuck it and stream late again. But I'm going to take another break and get water. Do follow if you're new, do sub if you're new. I'm on everything. Check it all out. You'll find me. Here we go. Or is it going nighttime? Oh no, I think it's going nighttime. Are you kidding me? I have to explore it for a little bit. Go Mini. I'm sure you're going to get world record in this. Oh, another Mini. So, this island was like quite small, but I think it was still very effective. That it was hours and hours of fun. Don't remember this jump being here. I like it. Woo! Down to the airport. Oh, nice landing straight on the tree. Supposed to hit these Horizon logos for something. Oh yeah, I remember there was a jump backwards, so you always jump to the landing strip. If there was like planes or anything in this game. There was a conversation, we were playing the Crew Motorfest. I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna try and add like motorbikes or something, like to make it completely different to other forces. More dunes. I really liked the dunes. Is there going to be any dunes in Japan? I don't think so. I don't remember this being here. That's cool. I remember it now that I like think of it. But... no. 16 out of 25. Rank 350. Like how we go through this part, it's like absolutely normal. What a bounce. That worked so well. And back to Lego Man. Yeah, it feels way smaller than I remember. But still a whole lot of fun. We go down to the city areas. I think it looks the best there. This was one of those off-road trails, I think. Yeah. Hopefully they add more, like, choose-your-own-path tracks. I will never forget those from the nightclub. I think our friendly friend Formal said they're from Burnout, but I always remember them personally from the nightclub. Would have loved to have been a designer making this. It'd be so fun. I remember as a kid, this is a core memory unlock, I had these like play mats. They were like green and the black roads instead, but yeah, I had a few of those placemats, and we had like a massive box of Lego that was inherited from many families. And I used to just like make Lego, drive the cars around on the Lego board. There was one time I tried making a stop motion video of Lego where you take like the picture and then move it, take the picture, move it. I can't remember how far I got. I did a bit of it. That's a proper core memory unlocked. No, that isn't crunchable. Oh, crop duster, that's sick. Don't know if I've ever seen that. The flowers are them. Oh, it's so nice. So well designed. It's a loop. Okay, let's do it. It says it's new. It looks so funny next to the reel. That's amazing. Let's go F40, you got nothing on me.
Right. That's one of the most famous and ferocious Ferraris ever built. And you're in a big Lego set. But I'll tell you what, if you beat it, you can keep it. How's that for motivation?
Gotta keep. This is a bit faster than a Mini A. Oof. Got the speed. Look at the city. This is not a drift car. I'm too addicted to drifting. Doesn't help me in these actual races. When we play Forza Horizon 6 properly, I probably need to stop drifting every single corner ever. That's a good line. That's some good speed on him. Not if he cuts me off like a real Forza player. Favorite part? Look at this interior. They've just thought of everything. Sounds, look at it. Oopsies. A bit much. Let's just keep going there. What? Don't push me like that. I just want to keep going off-road so I can keep clipping the flowers. Ooh, that's a nice shot. Think of that like my stop motion.
Are you serious? I mean, I knew these speed champions were a nifty bit of Lego building, but I never thought you... Hey, you go ahead and keep the real Ferrari. You earned it.
Yeah, what a reward. I'm sure I remember what the C version of it is, though. What is... Spam until you see a lot of red cars. Oh, it's the competizione, okay. That makes a bit more sense. Alright. Should we do one more? Be happy. I think I'm pretty happy. It's a little bit smaller than what I remember it. But yeah. Really, really awesome. I think it'd be a lot more fun with friends. I think as a singular player for this, and I've played it a lot in the past, as you can see. I haven't done everything, but I've done a lot. I think playing with friends is how you go from here. So, with that, let's try the next one, which was Fortune Island. Excuse me, what is this? This is one of the old games. I'm waiting to play the new game tomorrow. I thought I'd go back in time and see the old games once again. Time spent in first place, 14 hours. I feel like it should be more. Right, what car should we get for this? Koenigsegg? Don't think so. Ooh, perfect choice. Beauty. Alright, I don't really remember much about this until I drive the roads. Like, I remember it when looking at it. I think 90% of this DLC was just the one single road that you go up this mountain. Let's spoil ourselves, let's have a look. I mean, it's not that long, actually. So a lot of the right side being dirt, the bottom was a bit of a cross mix. There's this castle in the middle, I do remember that. And then there was a cool road down the bottom. I think you can go under this tunnel as well. Really cool map. I like how it's basically as the treasure design. Really good. Let's maybe end with the windy iconic road. Chicken crossing the road. Wonder if they're getting to the other side. Choose some off-road. Oh, we're in this car. I think there's a jump after this, isn't there? Oh, maybe not. Let's be a different one. Do you? secret road here. I didn't know that. Ooh, maybe we go to that tunnel area. That's not a bad idea. Yahoo! Sand here. Not sure if they have an actual name. Neat. Bit flooded. Bit flooded. Maybe this can handle it. Through the treasure shells. The other side. Looks like you can probably drive to those. Not sure if you could, but looks like you can. I love that this main race is called the Kraken. Good Easter egg. Yeah, now a lot of these roads are coming back to me. I mean, as the DLCs aren't that big, you do remember it a bit easier, I suppose. Castle. Cool location. Don't remember this being like a full U-turn to start this road. Right now, a bit of the mix zone. Oh no, it is full dirt. It's just highlighted from it being a speed zone. Quickly flooded. And even this one struggled to get through that. So a lot of variety in this, considering a small area. I think we should do a race this time to explore this area. I remember there being a trial blast somewhere from here, which was a lot of fun. Basically expands the whole island. Wow. I think the elevation change. Like, I think this was just there, let's have some fun. No restriction. Even this. Something I didn't do was get the drift car out and do like a proper attempt at a drift zone. I'm not really trying, but that was not a great attempt. You PB evidently, but I don't think so. Shortcut. Such a cool change of elevation.
I've heard a lot of good things about this autumn championship.
What?
Suppose I'll be hearing more now that I know you've signed up.
So you can tell, like, I didn't really care to play the races in all of the case. I just cruised around, drifted around. Like, it's just how I play these. This is why open world racing is my favorite, because I just enjoy the open world. Here we go. Let's see how good my off-roading skills are. Go over the top. This is not going to go well. Oh. That'll do, actually. That wasn't bad at all. Into me. A line, thank you very much. Climb back up. Wabbit. Watch out for wabbits. It's 5 laps. I'm gonna be here all day. I may as well commit to it now in a minute. I was not expecting 5 laps. Big hill again. Neat. Meow. Get the full tail out. Such a fun area. Oh, I was gonna say, Canada finally. This was Latin. I wonder if I should play the new game without rewind the entire time. I think that's not a good choice. Here we go. Love it. I might fail at that corner, but anyway. This tactic doors slow everyone down because it's funny to watch them. Seems in maybe rally sense they're not overtuned. Spin off. Oh, this race is lappy. Maybe now it's in front, it's going to be a bit faster. Can I jump over him, you reckon? Here we go. No, not quite. Looked cool though, that's for sure. I've hit that turn way better this time. Last lap was just for the funnies. This is the real lap. Kidding. I'm trying to like hit them just enough that they'll count. Maximum time save. Couldn't hold it. Need to minimize the amount of times I rewind. This uphill like sets you up to change gear into third, and then as soon as you change third, it's like slightly elevates, gets steeper, and then you lose all your ability to go up the hill. Final lap. Oh, he's gonna jump over me this time. It's hard to hit these. Perfect. We need to go into third there, then you immediately need to change down. Lowest tracks I've played ever. Very nice. Is that Cuba? It's on asphalt. You have to do them in order? Oh my god. I can't be bothered. Should we try this time? And do the three-wheeler. That's pretty funny. Let's try it. Don't know if this is gonna go well. What a machine. Being F1. They're all in the same, and this is me, so out of place. I can't turn. I can't turn. This thing is disgustingly fast, but that's it. Holy, the pull. I can get straight. Shame this map doesn't have a lot of straights. We kept up with them. Can we get first though? That's the question. Okay, as I say that, they all just super slow. Was a bit more of a straight again, but Really weird they slowed down that much. Getting overtaken at the end. Oh. Nice shot at the end there. On the race though, a bit different. Let's do one more race, this time in a bit more of a logical car. Let's go down the hill. I was going to pick a TVR, but like I said, logical. So you know what would be fun and noble? One. This should be a good one. Yeah. Ones, V10s, V8s. Don't think we're going to win this race, but we're going to have a lot of fun. Because like they're taking up a lot of the lines that I want, so I'm going to choose a bit of a different line. I'm going to crash into them as much as I can. Out of my way! Done. That's for that one. Bit of a different line to catch up, did not work. Jesus, they pulled so far. Which is funny because this isn't getting them on top speed either. Respawn. Man, I really hate respawning, but restart the whole race. Damn, are we gonna end on a race that we got destroyed in? This position might be my worst ever. What can I do? They're all better than me. Same class. they have all assists on and I don't. Let's do one more then, as we've spawned on top of it. We can't end on that bad of a loss, can we? We use... Go back to the Imprezi. I've used it in this game. This is like the perfect car for such island. Classic Subi vs Mitzi. Actually, a more controllable speed. Damn, the pop every time. Oh, this even has 55, the best of it. It's in this thing. How does it pop every time? It also sounds a bit weird. Not sure what engine it is. Super Sank. All these throwback names. First was all my school friends, and this is my uni friend. Who also never talks to me anymore. It just must be me, guys. No one ever wants to talk to me. You guys do. You guys have enjoyed watching as much as I've enjoyed playing. These have been so fun to explore again. This is a banger of a race to finish us off. Nice bit of two-wheel action there. The apex. We get one final drift. Down to the finish line. Fantastic. GG. Let's go drifting. I guess I don't even need to go to the main island. I can drift it off with this. Because I think it's all asphalt. Or was it dirt? I thought it was asphalt, but it would make sense it would be dirt in this game. Oh, it is asphalt. There you go. I'll see if I have the car. The car. Anyone guess what I'm going to get in? Might be under something else. Minigun? Formula drift, that's it. This was it. The Viper was my drift car. The only cars that I could drift like with my eyes shut. It was like so easy for me. You watch, I'm gonna crash the first corner. Just a bit of potential. It's a lot more twitchy than I remember it. A bit faster than I expected. Yeah, I'm out of touch. I can't drift this fast. Go back to my Maloo. Golden Holdens. A bit more simple. The thing with this one is you could like start your drift so early like that And just chain it together. I'm starting to feel it a bit. Alright. It's the twitch. Maybe you have to like stay in third. It just keeps going and going. So I think they made this solely for people who were complaining there isn't enough like long drift roads. So they're like, fuck it, here's something that will last you for ages. People probably made a career out of just drifting down this and over and over and over. 320? Ooh, yeah. Good fun though. 490. Need a bit of work to do with that. Probably not even a good rank because people farmed at 54,000. Crazy. There are a few Dodge Vipers, so. Alright, that might be it for me for Forza Horizon 4. Could do like a Kraken race, as I said. I really like the name of it. Fantastic. So I might just do a short snippet of Forza Horizon 4. As much as it's one of the better ones. Could just do the drift zone again as well. Now that I know how to drive, look at that. Instantly way better. Really wasn't going to do this again, but this is, other than the first part, it's a really good run. Even that was like near perfect. Yeah, what's going on? It's for sure going to be my PB. I can keep it up, which I certainly can't. And down we go. Let's see if we can land it. Oh, that's how we're going to end. Fantastic. I wanted to try and take a screenshot with the lightning going off. Oh, missed it. Wait. There was one over here, but there's one even better on this side. Holy. Release the Kraken. You beauty. Well, that is a great way to end Forza Horizon 4. So, let's see. You know what we could do? We could check all the photos that I've took. Some of them at least. Let's do that. That's a nice way to end. Can't believe we got a lightning bolt by accident. Do not see where the photos are. It's in this one. It is. It's just a super, super small. I do like some of these. This one was really nice. Ooh, that's a pretty good shot. I love the flare color in that one. Oh, this was an OP car for Rallycross Championships Online. Super fun. So I think this is all on the island we're currently on. Look at that airtime. Love it. Oh yeah, it would be cool in in the snow time. Damn, look at that shot. Hitting the tree. Oh, yeah, this was probably one of my best shots, I think. Oh. It's nearly photorealism. Realistic. That's a beauty. I like that one a lot. I don't know how I got that. You do see some people's photos and they're like super realistic. I'm like, I don't know how you do that. That one was looking pretty good though. Is that this one? I think this was when it was super early on and I was just taking random shots. It's a nice noble shot. I like that. Koenigsegg when that was the car. Some of the very first shots. There you go. Oh yeah, I remember that. This looks pretty cool. Let's end on that screenshot. Okay. Well, that was a very short but very sweet playthrough of Forza Horizon 4. I really enjoyed that. I think 4 is probably the best in the series. Like, it just feels the most complete. The map is awesome. Has great car selection. I was going to say the customization, but I'm not really into the customization personally. I used to maybe be a little bit, but what else? Like, the online areas were really fun to do the custom game modes. Unfortunately, we couldn't try that in this session. But yeah, the list just goes on and on. And I really hope, I don't know if we're just blindsided by 5 being a bit disappointing, but if 6 can come back like this, it would be so awesome. And I really think it has the setup for it, just based on it being in Japan. We've all waited for years for it, so I hope that it pays off. But yeah, super fun game, man. Ooh, that was a pretty good one as well, other than the flat texture on the ground. Yeah, very fun one. I wish I could go back and realize the days of playing these games. It's just something else back then. And I really hope it touches again with Japan. But yeah, I think I'm going around in circles, so let's leave it there. Short but sweet for Forza Horizon 4. One of the best open world racing games. Play it if you haven't.